he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really, really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Robbie Ruiz, as he'll go after a hard sinker that time and falls behind 0-1.
This guy has been amazing. He's thrown a first pitch strike to around 80% of the batters he faced, and we're in the middle innings now, so you know he's doing well.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
And with some of these guys, it's like they're in an 0-2 count before they even come to the plate.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
And I think that might have been a little bit of a purpose pitch right there up in the zone. Now I think he's going to come back down with something to try to get that strikeout.
Hard sinker misses. 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing those first 2 pitches out of the strike zone, but I think he's caught on to their little game now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and the count now 2-2.
Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game.
That's now 3 straight strikeouts going back to last inning. Whatever he's throwing, it's working up there.
Gil Garcia stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Jake Arrieta will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting the line drive right back up the middle.
Belted high and deep into right center. Burks racing back, but he can't get there. This splits the outfielders and heads toward the wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
How about that for turning the tables to start the inning? Here you are out on the mound thinking, thank goodness I've got the pitcher leading off. But he's got other plans. As he gets pretty good wood on this one, he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's Addison Russell. In the air, out to right. Murakami has it in his tracks. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he's safe. Into the box now, Dexter Fowler. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here.
Yeah, and he jumped all over a first-pitch fastball in that at-bat and just drove it right out of here. So let's see if he's aggressive early in the count once again.
Comes set with the 0-1. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Ben Zobrist stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Nearly a great play out left. You'll see him jump for this ball and not quite be able to pull it in. That's going to get over his head and wind up a double.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run.
A two-run shot off the bat of Anthony Rizzo. His third home run of the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Well, we wondered what he'd have to do for an encore. Here it is. His third home run of the ball game. He's having an afternoon to remember so far.
Chris Bryant digs in now after lining out in his last try.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time, so we'll see if he can make one fall here.
Squared that one up just a little late. Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. Around second, he'll try for third. And they'll keep it going here as he's into third base with a triple.
Well, this is a guy that was able to leg out 5 triples a season ago. And he's able to turn the trick again as he's into third with the 3-bagger.
Jason Hayward comes forward now, and he's got to be feeling pretty confident, having already launched 2 balls over the fence in this one.
Now, there's no doubt he's feeling it in this one, Matt. He's getting good pitches to hit and then just letting it rip.
The 0-1. Now here's a swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep to right field, and this ball's going to make it on to Sheffield, a home run. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his 3rd home run of the ball game as the blowout continues.
Well, we've definitely seen a lot of offense in this game, but the bulk of it's come right here from this guy. I mean, man, I don't even know where to tell you to pitch this guy. He's hitting everything in sight.
In now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Burks going back on it, and it's out of here. Back-to-back 2-out home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his 2nd of the game, as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, as an offense, you always wish that you could bottle whatever you've got going right now and take it into all your games. Whatever it is, sometimes guys just feed off one another. They start thinking, well, hey, if this guy can hit a home run and then he hits a home run, when I get up there, maybe I can hit a home run too. And now that's 3 home runs they've struck for in this 1 inning.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Oh, could it be 3 in a row? Garcia ranging back. Still ranging back. Gone! You got to be kidding me. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. His 2nd home run of the game as this lead got even wider. Into the box now, Jake Arrieta. A swing, and there it goes. Forget about it. This is going to be back-to-back-to-back-to-back home runs. So it's a solo shot to dead center as the blowout continues.
Yeah, and this is just a fastball right here, but I'm pretty sure it's not where he wanted it. This has got some elevation to it, and that's one of those where you know it's going to be a home run as soon as you let go of it.
Guy Flores is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Here's Addison Russell. Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder, and he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Back for more from the north side after this. Brian Murakami will stand in now to lead things off, and he'll do so against a guy who's definitely in a groove out there.
Yeah, he struck out the side his last time through, and they've got to do something to get this guy out of the role that he's been on.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2.
We're already at 4. Do I hear 5 strikeouts in a row?
And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman
William Downs is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's getting a lot of outs right now because he's attacking the hitters. He's not dancing around the zone.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
And this is part of why he's had a lot of success so far. He's done a lot of work on the edges and stayed out of the middle of the strike zone.
Tap fouled at home plate. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
And I'll tell you what, he's throwing with a lot of confidence right now. And he's also taking some chances with location, but he's thinking he's bulletproof out there, and so far he has been.
Richard Singletary will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2.
Yeah, 1 pitch away now from getting through 5 shutout innings, and I'll tell you.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Dexter Fowler will be the one to lead it off when we come back. And there is Dexter Fowler. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
These guys have swung the bat extremely well in this one. They have to be careful, though, about getting comfortable. Still have to make every at-bat count.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Murakami giving chase, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ball game. Ben Zobrist is set to take some more swings. He homered back in the 3rd inning. First pitch on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And this is run down out there in right center as the runner tags from second. And he is in there.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
Throw gets him, 2 down.
now batting.
Chris Bryant tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Cut fastball taken for strike 1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Garcia has a beat on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One left for the Cubs, but you can forgive him as Franklin, England will come in now to start things out here in their half of the sixth as they look for a reversal of fortunes here. The first 5 innings have not been particularly kind to them.
Yeah, and I think that's putting it mildly. Just one hit in these first 5 innings. They're going to need to do a better job of finding good pitches to hit. But that fella on the mound has not made it easy on him, and that's for sure.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Well, we've talked about it already, but this has just been an absolutely dominating performance out there. That's 14 strikeouts.
Luis Martinez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 96, Luis Martinez.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Boy, he is putting on a clinic out there right now. These guys don't know what to look for.
Grounded up the first baseline. Played on the backhand. And he'll take this to the bag himself, and there are 2 away now.
Center fielder number 7,
Curtis Burks will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. Can't catch up to that pitch, and it's a ball and a strike.
Much better sinker there. I think that's the one he wanted to throw to start the at-bat.
A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
And even when he's just laying pitches in there, they still swing right through him.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Vaughn Hedrick will come on now to try and sort this mess out, as he'll likely be asked to go at least a few innings here. Jason Hayward comes to the plate looking to do something only a handful of players have ever done. Hit 4 home runs in a single game.
And this is exciting, and I wouldn't doubt him at all, Matty. I mean, he's obviously seeing the ball really well right now.
Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Kyle Schwarber will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take you back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game, as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Here's Hayward taking the turn at third. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Well, this is what happens when you allow that leadoff man to get on base. I thought they might hold him at third with nobody out, but he comes all the way around to score from first on the RBI double.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. as the first pitch to him is lifted out in the air out towards shallow right field. Murakami is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. The pitcher, Jake Arrieta, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here.
Textbook sack situation here, guys.
Look at ball one, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this ball runs away for ball two. 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away. Addison Russell stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And this is fouled back and out of play. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Well hit out to straightaway center. Burks racing back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they just continue to pour it on here.
Well, this is the chance you take when you work up in the zone like this. I mean, this is right in his happy zone, and he jumps all over it and sends it right over the wall.
Dexter Fowler will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Hit out towards second. Singletary is there. Off balance throw, but he couldn't get enough on it, so it'll be scored as an infield single. Boy, and they have not been able to get him out. This is now a 5-hit ball game for him here, and those don't come along every day. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
First offering on its way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Calling for it, Murakami. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. 7th inning coming up. The Cubs are on top, 25-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Heath McNeil is set to get us started for the late innings of this one.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Yet again, another first pitch strike.
And it's a big reason of why he's having the success he is. You establish the count in your favor right away, and it just opens up the door to so many more options going forward.
Oh, and no time to get him at first, not with his speed, and that'll go down as an infield single.
Hold on here, though. You can see the skipper heading out of the dugout now, so that very close safe call might be challenged.
Yeah, Matt, definitely a close play right there, as we're going to get another look at it right here. Boy, that's just so tough to tell for sure from that replay, and we're going to have to see what the word from the dugout is. Remember, the ruling on the field is safe.
So here's the signal from the bench, and they will indeed ask for the play to be reviewed. So the umpires will get on the horn with the replay operations center in Manhattan and attempt to get a definitive answer on this play.
The Cubs have decided to challenge.
All right, so here's one final look at it. Now remember, there has to be indisputable video evidence in order to overturn the call. Now the ruling on the field is safe, and it probably could go either way, but I don't think there's enough right here to overturn this call and call him out.
And we'll get our answer here, as it appears the umpires have made their decision and the headset comes off. And the runner is safe at first as originally called, so they will lose the ability to challenge for the remainder of the game. Ready now, Robbie Ruiz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Well, you know, it never feels good to go down on strikes, especially looking. You wouldn't be surprised to see him be a little more aggressive in this at-bat.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1.
Now here's a good spot to finally break through against this guy. You've got the leadoff man on, the heart of the order's coming up, and maybe this is a good chance to get that goose egg off the scoreboard.
A little bouncer, but it gets foul. Oh, and 2, here it comes. And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game.
He continues to pitch well out there. Here's his pitch breakdown so far.
Garcia.
Gil Garcia will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the slider. 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Now he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
The 0-2 home. And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball game as he keeps racking them up.
Well, so much for being thrown out of rhythm by that leadoff single. Doesn't seem to have affected him one bit. Come back with the 2 straight strikeouts, and now he's turned things around in this inning.
Digging in, Brian Murakami. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball, so let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
And he runs it in on him and gets him to swing through it for strike 1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
And he struck him out. Boy, 18 strikeouts on the ball game, and the inning is over.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Aaron Cox will come on now in a mop-up role as he'll just try and keep this deficit from growing any larger. So standing in, Anthony Rizzo. And he's got a very real opportunity at making some history here.
Yeah, all he needs here is the double, guys, so he's going to be feeling just a little bit of pressure. Cycles are so rare to get.
In the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. Solo shot to right center. His 4th in the ball game as this lead got even wider.
Incredible. I mean, if I wasn't sitting here, I wouldn't believe it myself. 4 home runs now in 1 game. In the history of baseball, this has happened like, what, 16, 17 times? What a show he's put on.
Digging in, Chris Bryant. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Third baseman.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. This crowd likely in the 40,000 range. They've got to like what they've seen so far.
Oh, and it's been a complete performance. They need to find a way to bottle this up and keep it going.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now. The ball flying around the yard in this one, as you see so far there. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So coming to the plate, Jason Hayward. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. That's through for a base hit, and he's putting together a monster line in this one. They just can't get him out.
Well, this is just turning into a game for the ages now. This is his 6th hit of the game. My partner, Steve, he had months where he didn't get 6 hits.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. Swing and a liner. Foul. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, I'll tell you, these are the scary ones for a pitcher. This is going to give you a pretty good angle right here because this ball is hit so hard, and it's just about right at him. I mean, there's no time to do anything out there. And he's pretty lucky that one didn't get him because he would have taken his head off.
Here's the catcher now, Miguel Montero. Murakami waits on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jake Arrieta will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
Well, he's been great. This is an appreciative crowd. They like what they've seen, and I don't blame them.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reactions there, and the inning is over. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. William Downs will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
And he misses with it, 1-1. One and two. I'll tell you, he's been living on that corner all afternoon.
And you can tell, guys at the plate, they're starting to get frustrated. He just hasn't made many mistakes at all, and when he has, they've been out of the zone.
Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. Richard Singletary stands in. Was locked up on strike 3 in his last trip.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking. But you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. To 2-2 now. Arrieta's ready. Here's the 2-2. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now.
And sometimes it doesn't quite matter how hard a thrower a guy is. If he can locate, he's going to be successful. The location here is absolutely spot on. Right on the inside corner. That's a tough, tough pitch.
Franklin, England will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
And that's waved at and missed for strike 1.
That pitch count is 88 now, but to me, he looks good to go.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. And he struck him out, and even 20 strikeouts now. 20, and that ends the inning. Addison Russell digs in to lead off the bottom of the 8th inning.
And he's already been on base 3 times in this ball game, so let's see if he can do it one more time.
Down the third baseline. And it's through for a base hit. They'll have the leadoff man aboard to start the inning.
Man, these guys have been aggressive here early in the count. And some people think, oh, you might want to take a pitch to start in that bat. And sometimes that's great, and it works out for a lot of people. But what you should be thinking is, I got to swing at strikes, and I got to get my pitch. And if it happens to come on the first pitch, let it rip.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. As he swings at the first pitch and lifts a fly ball out to left field. Garcia has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ben Zobrist stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Well, you know, you hear it all the time because it's true. First pitch strikes are so important. It really changes the complexion of the at-bat for not only the pitcher but the hitter as well, especially when you've got a good hitter up there.
In there, a base hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate here, working on a 5 RBI game. Quite a performance we're seeing from him in this one.
Just posting some gaudy numbers in this one, Matt. One to remember for sure.
Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field, a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. And not in time as the second run scores.
How about the game this guy's having? 2 more RBIs there. That gives him 7 now on the afternoon. They just can't find a way to get this guy out.
Chris Bryant stands into the box, 2 for 6 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. Lays off 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. And a breaking ball falls in there for a strike. It's 1-1.
And a good pitch there. It's a big front door curveball, and he had no way of opening up to it.
And this is going to find the gap for his 3rd hit of the afternoon. This one for extra bases. Oh, and he misses the stop sign there as he heads for the plate. is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down.
On the money.
Yeah, now in hindsight, you could have had runners at second and third with one out, but they roll the dice. They're trying to pick up that run from first, and it winds up not working out for them.
From the stretch. Hit hard down the line toward the coaching box. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Fly ball to straightaway left. Garcia is in pursuit, and that's the third out. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. 9th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 28-0. Sam Foreman is going to pinch hit here to lead off the 9th, and with his club already well down, he'll just need to try and get on base here. And this is going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
Oh, you like the way this guy is just going about his business here. He's got a big lead, but he's pitching like it's a tie game here in the 9th.
Struck him out, and a new record. 21 strikeouts in this one. 2 outs away from a victory here that you'd have to say will be a rather convincing one.
You know, Matt, in every phase of the game, hitting, pitching, defense, it all favors the home side here. Top to bottom, they've been the better team.
Curtis Burks will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1.
And after 3 strikeouts already, you can bet he's going to be pressing up there at the plate, trying to make something happen. And that just might make things worse.
Right by him here, and he's set up for another strikeout here. The count to 0-2. And another strikeout as nobody can touch him in this one.
I'll tell you what, if you're related to this guy right now, you might want to turn away from the screen because this is going to be tough to watch. Here they are, one after another. That's 4 strikeouts for him, and that's called the Golden Sombrero.
Pete McNeil will stand in now as their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th.
Yeah, just one final hurdle here before he finishes off the shutout.
Here's the first pitch to him. Out in front of it, strike 1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he'll try and end it here with an even 100 pitches. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Swing and a little tapper. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, just 2 hits were all they could muster off of him. He was in complete control from the start of this game, and he finished it off in style, too.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head on over to theshownation.com. The Cubs win this one 28-0. So long from Wrigleyville.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours exactly. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 45,936. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.